So I don't really know what to talk about. So I don't really know what to talk about. This is why I don't really do long form videos. But I'm gonna try. I have 44 worth of footage. Probably get like 20 minutes out of that. These are all sketches that I did. I was trying to come up with concepts for me and Crimson's book. Yes, we're writing a book. Shush. And I was more focused on the concept rather than sketching out the poses, resketching the poses, etc. This was more for just concept stuff. I said concept too many times. Again, I'm outside because this is the only time I can record long forms. Literally having an eternal struggle trying to figure out what to say here. This is the first one I did. It was basically the idea where one of our characters was like most likely me, was a bit on the bed. I don't cut the videos at points where I mess up my words. So you're gonna hear all the mess ups. Good grief. I'm supposed to be the hybrid thing, and I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. This concept, Crimson didn't really like very much. But I'll include it in here anyways because footage. I recorded this for a reason. Oh my god, it looks so messed up. I just couldn't get the perspective right. These were still recorded and I used GIMP. And as of like yesterday, the day before, I now have Clip Studio. So I'll be doing a lot more videos with Clip Studio. But I guess I kind of took ideas off of Demon Slayer for this concept. I might write one about it, just a general idea if I feel bored. But I really don't know what was happening. And there's going to be a lot of awkward bouts of silence. I apologize. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. How are you guys doing anyway? I can't believe I reached 100 before June. I hope I can reach 200 before the end of September. I don't know. It depends on how many people like what I'm doing. I don't really post very many long forms. I know that next time that I do a live, I'm most likely going to be doing a live on Magma with someone. So, that's that. I don't know what was happening with this clothing options here. Our literal freaking... My brain is tired. It's like 9 something in the morning. I just got out here and, you know, on the way here, I stepped on a plum. So I had to go back inside because it was literally at my front door. I stepped in a plum with my sandals on, and now I have to wear sneakers because my sandal was still wet even after he wiped all the plum juice off. When doing sketches like this, I kind of just let my brain do brain things. I space out and kind of just let it happen. That's why this is like extremely messy. I finally figured out a while back how to make it so that the brushes weren't the same size and settings and everything on GIMP. It was bugging me for a long time, and then I randomly figured it out. In the preferences. I should have just looked there in the first place. Genuine confusion. And I feel like I'd just be vibing with it. My handwriting is crap. Literal crap. Like... So, my mom has way too hard of a time trying to figure out what the heck I'm saying. The stars are supposed to be little asterisks, but I'm stupid, so... Yeah. Sorry, I spaced out. What in the heck was I saying? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, the other day, me and Crimson were on a call. Like, the first time I'd be on the call with someone. It was at the park. And, my gosh, we were on Magma, so... we were drawing. And, well, she was drawing her character sheet. I was just kind of yapping along with her. Why is yapping such a fun word? I'm just gonna just skimmed a little bit. Everything I have that's like sped up and stuff is labeled blep some number because that's just how I label it. I don't know. Try not to be sus. You know, whenever people tell you, like, they don't think you'll make it or something, I want to prove that I can make it. That I can do it before I reach 18. At least a K, okay? Just a K subscribers and I'll be happy. It's so windy right now that it's like freezing. But it's like also supposed to be like getting hotter outside. Oh yeah, wait. Wait. I wasn't looking at the screen. Here, this is the second concept, or part 1 of the second concept. And basically, I kind of sketch the hair before anything else. It's kind of just the way I do stuff when I'm going off of bases like this. Unless I'm trying to mimic the pose rather than itself. My ear is freezing. Literally, I look like I'm struggling for my life. Someone said before, this area at the bottom in the middle of them, that is whoever made the base. I can't read it because I have horrible eyes. But yeah. First person is supposed to be my character. The second is Crimson's character. Both our characters are kind of based off ourselves, though Crimson used the sage green eyes because that's how I've been drawing her. But somehow, by some means, I got her, like, her hair color mostly correct. You know, when I discovered that she had piercings, I was like, that's so cool. Of course, I never want piercings because, like, just, I don't want that. Anyways, sometimes I accidentally, like, delete the whole layer, and then I'm like, no! And I have a literal panic over it, and I have to press undo. This concept took a lot longer, so I don't really know what to yap about, so I'm just gonna skim. Oh crap, wait. Here we go. Yes, this is how I record videos. I screen record over an existing video. Because I'm a crazy person. Anyway, I think this is almost around the time that I did the second part of the concept. Of course, it's not the final design or anything. Yeah, I moved it and I made it smaller so that it'd fit above. And then I did this. I think it's supposed to be like Pokemon or something. I don't know. I got a bug bite again and it's so like painful and itchy, you know? I completely spaced out because I saw someone in a little mini car. Anyway, I generally try not to match the expressions too much when drawing off of bases. Of course, I'm not going to be drawing off of bases as much anymore because I'm finally getting the hang of anatomy. I'm more using them for the pose references, and I'm using them to learn. So don't come at me. Tried to give a shock expression. I don't know how well I did. This is the concept that Crimson liked. And what we have generally building off of. Of course, I have to be the villain because my characters are always the villain. No, like seriously, the majority of my OCs, my UCs, they're like villain, some form of crazy villain person. Because that's just the way I am. I'm a nice person, I think. I think I'm a nice person, but my characters are not. Like, even the good ones, they still got some kind of crazy side. I don't really know what to yap about at this point. I was kind of just doing the clothes, and for some reason gave Crimson's character a bandage. Because I'm that person. And, I'm sorry, the awkward silence is killing me, too. But I'm not cutting anything out. Like, this was before we decided on the time period, what is kind of going on with the plot. My initial idea was like they were friends as kids and now they're enemies. And we've been building on that. Ooh, pretty bird. And that's supposed to be like dark magic. Oh. All the notes. That's me writing down the the size and the setting I had. And the eyes. Yeah, the eyes look kind of messed up. Yeah, this is them when they're kids, and this is adults. She's done with, like, this dark matter, betrayal, blah, 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 blah. This is a lot of footage to go through. That's why I keep skipping. And this is me kind of doing a general design for, I guess, my eyelid is twitching aggressively. Ah. Is it done? I think my eyelid's done twitching. No, it's not. Ew. I think this was generally supposed to be like, I don't know what I was thinking. Cover, maybe, for the book? I don't know. We're also thinking maybe, just maybe, we're going to do a animation series about it, seeing how far we get. I mean, if we get far with the book, we most likely will do an animation series. And by then, we'll probably be much older because, bruh. And by the way, the book will be on Quote V, I believe. Pretty birds. And yeah. I was trying not to match the pose exactly. I was more of like, I just like using the body shapes. The arms and legs and stuff I can kind of do by myself when I'm going off of bases. I mean, like, people put these on the internet for a reason. They put them out there for you to use. And everyone always freaks out about it's tracing, blah, 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 blah. A lot of the time, end up learning stuff from using the bases. I mean, I used to not even be able to draw heads without some kind of reference, but eventually via practicing the shapes, I am able to do it without really making the spheres anymore. Oh, sorry. I don't really know what to talk about, so I kind of put it on 225, not 225. So I accidentally cut it, the screen recording, while I was still yapping, so I have no idea what I was saying. This is gonna be a pain putting back together. But yeah. Yes, but yeah, that's what I say all the time. I need to stop being that person. I've had it paused this whole time like a stupid idiot. I'm a ding-dong. Anyway. This looks like genuinely creepy. Alright, this is when I was working on Crimson's oxide. As you can see, I'm trying not to completely match the head size either. I don't know what to yap about for another something plus minutes. It's so windy. Oh my god. I thought I put it 2 times speed. Is that 2 times? Okay. I'm impatient, okay? Yes, I was doing kind of the hand more like that. And this is all just in the sketching. Like, I'm trying to get the pose across, etc. I'm not a big line art person. Line art itches my brain the wrong way, you know? It's... But I tried to do line art every now and then. I used to do it a lot more. But yeah. Try to do line art more. Or when I'm working on stuff about the project. Because I'm trying to match her art style a little more. So that it's easier in the future. I put her hand in her pocket. I completely forgot. Wait. No, the right side's supposed to be my character. The left side is Crimson's character. I'm stupid. I'm genuinely stupid. I'm a mess up. I'm stupid. Now I'm kind of sketching the clothes with contrasting colors. Ew, the wind! It's attacking me. I'm literally walking, so if my voice sounds really jarbled, that's probably why. I'm kind of just standing now. I tried to make my character moody. I wasn't really thinking when I was yapping. I couldn't remember, okay? I'm a ridiculous person that can't remember anything. The outfits are quite frankly not anything like the way they actually are now, that we've defined a time period. So, don't take the outfits for reference. I'm sorry, I can't. Here's the sketching process. Whenever I'm sketching, I kind of just let my brain do brain things. If I don't like it, I redo it. Like, as you can see. You know, I hate using undo just because it feels like cheating. But sometimes I really need to do undo. Plants. I stepped on some plants. If my voice sounds more echoey, it's because I'm in an echoey place now. I'm so sorry if you guys hear me swallowing. I have a lot of saliva. If y'all like hearing someone just like in an unedited video, then watch me and subscribe, because I don't edit out anything. And labeling things. I didn't do any coloring for this. I kind of just did the sketching and stuff. That I'm gonna have to edit out. And that's it. That's just it.